Hey there! Today I want to talk about the top 5 things to do in Bali. And for me, I've been to Bali a few times and I recently moved there. And it's just such an amazing place to be and explore because there's so much nature, especially up in the jungle like Ubud. But for me personally, I took the perspective of seeing things from a water sports side of things this time round. And I want to talk about the best way to explore Bali from a boat and the best places you can stop to explore the wildlife, the nature, and the best snorkeling spots. So my first tip of how to do things when you're looking for water sports activities in Bali is to actually go on Airbnb to book a day tour. And my second tip is to book a boat, and you can do different experiences. You can go on a group. I personally hired my own private boat and took a bunch of my friends on a day tour. So getting the right tour designed through Airbnb and then hiring a private boat, that's the best way to do it. But obviously there's different options and different costs for the way you want to do things. So even if you don't have a huge budget, you can do a group tour and just get a tour that really suits you. Good morning. We're here in the lovely harbour of Bali and we've organised a all-day snorkel trip. So we're about to head out and jump on a boat. I'm really excited. We're going to be going to a few different islands today and hopefully we see some turtles. That's my goal today. I know we're going to see some Manta Rays, which is going to be a little bit scary. But apparently they're not dangerous to humans. They're actually known as the angels of the sea because of how they glide. So I've invited all my friends to come on the boat. It's going to be awesome. We're pumped. I was so excited I couldn't sleep last night, but here we are now and I'm looking forward to an awesome day. We're on the boat to go to the boat.
Boat to the boat.
That's right.
What do you call it? Spaceballs.
Yeah! Yeah! Thank you. Now, we've got stuff to put on ice.
My name is Kay. The captain is Paijo, still preparing. Okay, and for the itinerary, the basic itinerary, first stop will be Manta Point. We're looking for the Manta, but this Manta is not 100% guarantee, okay? It's pet, it's not a pet.
You're not on the payroll.
Yeah, we need to text him.
And it's a bowl to the next level. With us and always us. But my third top tip for how to explore Bali is to make sure that you go check out and swim with the Manta Rays. Now, I was a little bit scared to do this, but I love getting out of my comfort zone. So I really pushed myself and actually got out of my comfort zone. And we stopped at a spot where we could swim with the Manta Rays, and they're not dangerous at all, although it felt scary. They're actually known as the angels of the sea because of their movements. So that was really cool to get and swim with those Manta Rays. Now, I've got to be honest, we didn't see a lot and it was quite dark, but I did see a few. So just something different again, you know, and pushing yourself to explore those different areas. And it was really beautiful, even just cruising up there in the boat and just seeing the scenery that is on top of the water as well as below the water. My second stop was, and this is probably one of my favorites and one of my highlights, to explore Crystal Bay. Now, if you love water sports, you cannot miss out on the opportunity in Bali to explore Crystal Bay. It's one of the best places for snorkeling, and it's in the name, obviously, Crystal Bay, so it is crystal clear. Now, the water, the nature, the coral, the fish, That is just unreal. It's literally like being in another world exploring the Crystal Bay there. So make sure you don't miss that spot because snorkeling in Crystal Bay is an amazing opportunity. So check it out. Make sure you go stop at Crystal Bay. Next on the list is to make sure you go to an island, and this was a part of my tour, where they take care of lunch for you. So we went and we stopped and we had lunch on this beautiful island, and it had an infinity pool so we could swim in the pool. Good way to cool off, and obviously a bit of a change of pace from being on the boat, getting on land and actually having a little lunch there. That was beautiful. You could do a la carte or buffet style, and it was a good way to break up the day, to get out of the sun for a bit as well. Obviously we're eating at a restaurant, and then we still had the opportunity to go cool off in the pool as well, and just overlooking that beautiful view because the restaurant was very high up on the island. So that was a really cool break up in the day too. We're just having lunch now.
Yes, and look at this view. This is what I expected out of Bali.
So lucky we got to go out on a private boat, which is absolutely wonderful.
And my last stop was actually swimming with the turtles. And this is what appealed to me the most out of booking this whole tour on Airbnb, was the way they framed it. They said, look, you'll be swimming with turtles. So that really appealed to me. And I got up close and personal to quite a few turtles. I think it was 5 by the time I counted. I got to swim with 5 turtles. And when I talk about swimming with turtles, they're not just away in the distance. You're actually eyeballing the turtles. Like, you are super close. You can dive down and you are literally like within 1 meter from a turtle in its natural habitat. It was just so cool of an experience because that's been on my to-do list for a while now. And I've seen people go to Bali and swim with turtles, but I never quite knew how they were doing it or how they actually got to experience this. So make sure you go and check out Airbnb. It was a great tour, a great experience, one of the best experiences of my life. And I loved swimming with the turtles. And that was a good way to wrap up the day. So those are my top 5 things to do in Bali if you're looking at taking a snorkeling trip. So I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments below if you've been to Bali and what your top 5 things are, or even your top 1. I'd love to know. Thanks.